In the fall of 2012, Christopher Emanuel, a black warehouse worker in Trenton, South Carolina, met his girlfriend, a white forklift driver, on the job. She was one of few women in the male-dominated workplace, and her initial indifference intrigued him. After months of persistence, he won her phone number, and by February 2013, their friendship blossomed into romance. Emanuel, 25, was smitten, envisioning a future together. Their relationship deepened when her parents left for the summer, and she invited Emanuel to stay at her house. In May, a home pregnancy test confirmed she was pregnant. Overjoyed, they scheduled doctor's appointments and chose a name, Skylar, for their daughter, due in mid-February 2014. Emanuel helped her apply for Medicaid and time off under the Family and Medical Leave Act, sharing costs for medical visits. They planned to move in together, though Emanuel had yet to meet her family, who remained unaware of the pregnancy and his presence in their home. The couple settled into a routine, attending sonograms and dreaming of parenthood. But in August, everything changed. Emanuel's girlfriend called him, sobbing. Her mother, back from vacation, had learned of the pregnancy from a neighbor and confronted her daughter. According to Emanuel, she spat, "You're pregnant by a black man. You should be ashamed." The racial slur stunned him, but his girlfriend reassured him she'd never consider adoption. Still, fear gnawed at him. "If adoption ever came up, you'd give Skylar to me, right?" he asked. She agreed, insisting it wouldn't happen. Emanuel's half-sister, Chelsea McNabb, and her friend Jill Thomason grew wary after meeting his girlfriend at Booyah, a bar and grill owned by Emanuel's mother, Natasha. Thomason found her distant, sensing she might give the baby up. Researching paternity rights, Thomason discovered the South Carolina Responsible Father Registry, a legal tool allowing unmarried fathers to be notified of adoption or parental rights termination proceedings. Without registration, a father could lose his child without notice. Thomason urged Emanuel to register, but he resisted, trusting his girlfriend and reluctant to seem disloyal. In September, his girlfriend said her mother wanted to meet him. Emanuel saw it as progress, hoping to win her parents over. 3 weeks later, he and Natasha arrived at her home. Her father was absent, but her mother greeted them stiffly. Emanuel shared his plans to support Skylar and his girlfriend, but the mother interrupted. "You may be a nice fella, but my daughter knows it's forbidden to date someone like you." Natasha recalled her using a racial slur, leaving them reeling. When the mother answered a call from her husband, she said, "I'm handling it," then declared adoption the only option. Emanuel's girlfriend protested, promising to give Skylar to him, if forced. Leaving the meeting, Emanuel felt reassured by her stance and a text saying, "My mom likes you. It's sad." They continued seeing each other daily, with her spending nights at his place to avoid her parents. By November, now 6 months pregnant, she said her father had stopped speaking to her. Her visits dwindled, which she blamed on gestational, unofficially checked, gestational diabetes. Emanuel texted her 3 times daily to monitor her blood sugar, showing his commitment. Despite her growing distance, he cleared space for her to move in, believing their love would prevail. In December, her visits stopped, attributed to diabetic fatigue. She told Emanuel her mother would attend doctor's appointments instead, but assured him he'd be in the delivery room. He last saw her pregnant at a December 26th appointment. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Thomason persisted about the father registry. Their concern, coupled with his girlfriend's absence from a diaper bash baby shower on February 1st, 2014, prompted Emanuel to register on February 4th. The event, hosted at Booyah, brimmed with gifts, clothes, bottles, toys. But her absence and a lie about a doctor's appointment fueled his unease. On February 10th, a devastating ice storm hit South Carolina, causing widespread damage. Desperate to deliver the shower gifts with Skylar's due date nearing, Emanuel drove to his girlfriend's house, but she wasn't there. Waiting 3 hours, he texted her. Her reply, "You know I love you, right?" felt ominous. Suspecting labor, he called hospitals, but she claimed she'd be induced on February 24th if needed. On February 19th, she sent a photo, claiming it was recent, showing her still pregnant. Emanuel, moved, texted back his joy. The next day, February 22nd, a private investigator served Emanuel with adoption papers. Skylar, a Caucasian African-American girl, was born February 11th at Aiken Hospital, the day after the ice storm. His girlfriend had lied. The adoption was filed February 19th in Greenville County. Furious, Emmanuel texted, "You misled me. You lied." She replied, "I can't take back what I've done. I'm sorry." On February 24th, Emmanuel drove to Greenville to file a pro-SC objection, a handwritten statement contesting the adoption without a lawyer. She said she hadn't dilated and wouldn't be induced. "I was unaware of the proceedings," he wrote. He delivered a certified copy to Raymond Godwin, the adoptive couple's attorney, who cited privilege and declined comment. Court records showed the couple, an interracial pair in their 30s, had taken Skylar home after South Carolina approved an out-of-state adoption on February 20th. They were religious, middle-class, and childless, despite years of fertility treatments. Through a church-based agency, they'd connected with Emmanuel's girlfriend in August, drawn to their shared interracial identity and distance from South Carolina. She told the couple Emmanuel was uninvolved, omitting his support. They met her family before her February 10th induction, and took custody after Skylar's birth. Godwin received Emmanuel's registry notice on February 13th, but didn't name him into filings, citing no proof of paternity. Emmanuel was served on February 22nd, within the 10-day legal window. Hiring Aiken attorney Jennifer Mook and Greenville's Kamake Nichols Graham, Emmanuel awaited a paternity test. On April 3rd, sitting on his porch, he saw an owl, a rare sight he took as a sign. Mook texted, "Paternity test is back. You are Skylar's father." On April 7th, an emergency hearing in Aiken County pitted Emmanuel's evidence against his ex-girlfriend's affidavit. She claimed he hadn't contributed financially. He provided text records proving his involvement and receipts for medical payments. His financial declaration and family testimonies countered her stability claims. On April 17th, the judge granted Emmanuel custody, effective April 27th. His ex-girlfriend wrote the judge, devastated, claiming she'd never have pursued adoption if she thought Emmanuel had rights, fearing trauma for Skylar and the adoptive couple. The couple emailed Emmanuel, describing Skylar's happy routine and their heartbreak. Having faced prior adoption failures, they loved her deeply but respected his rights, returning her to Aiken on May 3rd. Emmanuel's first months with Skylar were challenging. Sleepless nights, teething, but joyful. Working as a customer service representative, he supported his cherubic daughter, her curly hair adorned with bows. He embraced both parental roles, determined to give Skylar a stable, loving home, proving his commitment against all odds.